Hi, William Hououin here for a new shout-out video. Today we are looking at Dungeon Gravestone, an indie game made by one uncle alone. Okay, boomer.
Whatever you say, boomer.
I'm somewhat of a boomer, if I can say so myself. Anyway, the game have a official website, which is quite, the translation is so-so, let's put it that way. But it's a Japanese game, Japanese developer, so it's indie. We'll give it a pass. So the story: awoken into mysterious town which destiny is destruction, blood-sucking dungeons, death and resurrection is the outcome. Into yet another unknown town. Who are you, people? And who on earth am I? Dungeons of death. Dungeon change shape. Dungeons change layout each time player enters them, and their most terrifying aspect is blood level constantly depleting, which eventually brings death. It is said that the cries full of sorrow of the adventurers who lost their lives are left as a tombstone. Mysterious chamber. There seems to be a secret level somewhere in between dungeon layers that is packed with brain-racking puzzle, but word is the treasures hidden there are worth it. Try your luck if you find one. Giant monsters. I wonder if they have spilled the blood of thousands of adventurers, these giant bosses who afflict damage with various attacks. Yeah. Can they really be defeated? Dive and become stronger. Level points will be accumulated as you level up in the dungeon. Use LP to unlock various skills and strengthen your character. Book of Magic. Obtain a Book of Magic and you will be able to use various types of magic. Be careful though, because it consumes blood when using magic. Hero and his looks. At first, Hero is only a pile of bones, but upon getting a new body, this looks can be changed. Hero's strength, anyway, I can't say that, varies depending on his appearance, so look for new bodies in the dungeon. Items go from monster drop to weapons and armor. Various items are falling in the dungeons, plus the more you use your weapon, the stronger it'll become. Food and fishing. It is said that big mysterious tree in the town bears food for those who save it. Worth trying. Also, waters around dungeons are said to be full of fish. You can go to the dungeon with a fishing rod in your hand. If you have the courage to. Dungeons are full of roaming monsters. Various quests are posted at the town bar. If you dive into a dungeon, you should take the quest. In addition to money, there are other rewards that can improve your status. Lots of secret and never-changing town. After returning safely from the dungeon, the atmosphere of the town may change. It's like the usual place, but something is different. Does this mean that towns in this world can change their looks too? Enshrined in the city is a sword that no one can put out. Does this mean you, called a hero by locals, will be recognized by the legendary sword? There are also hidden dungeon. In the fact, it is the question is it a roguelike? It probably is a roguelike game, but with no turn, real-time action. One may say that if it is not based on taking turns, it is not roguelike, so maybe it is more roguelike-like game. And the developer made another game called Block Quest Maker, and he says that the two are not that related. So it's available on pretty much everything from Nintendo Switch to iOS and Android. There's a typo in Android, just a fun fact. So let's go into the game and see how it looks. Okay, so let's take a look at how it looks. We'll go see the menu. And just keep in mind, this is some gameplay I recorded right when I started the game, but now I've played like 2 hours, I would say, so I'm a bit further ahead. I'm just giving you some light commentary on what the game is. So the online mode is kind of like in Dark Souls, where you can left messages for people. When you put the online mode on here, you will see other people's messages on their pile of bones where they died. And so here I'm trying to use my William Hououin name, and I can't because there's not enough characters to input. So I went with Will Hououin instead. I thought it was saying H for Hououin. Will Hououin, wake up! So you start in the Genesis town, where somebody greets you, and basically he's telling you, oh, there's dungeon where beasts roam. Will you save Petit Me from Demon King? Oh hero, will you? So yeah, this is pretty much all you will get as an explanation. Here you have the basic control scheme. I tried to play with the controller and the touch screen. Both works pretty good. Control are nice. With the left joystick here, you can zoom out and see how the town looks like. With the left trigger, you can go into bird's view. This is the dash. With the right trigger, it depletes your blood level. We will see that soon enough in the dungeon. So, I mean, back in the days, I was a pretty big fan of Dark Souls in, 2011 maybe? And I always felt that Dark Souls was mysterious and a bit obscure in its mechanics. Oh, I was a sweet summer child, because this game is by design obscure. The dev doesn't want to explain the things to you. As you can see on the top right of the screen, there's a tree, and seems you can quote unquote feed the tree. I have no idea how to do that. There's merchant all over the place exchanging things or selling you things, but the thing you buy are not really explained to you what they do. So it's very a game of trial and errors, and you work on understanding it. There's a story for sure, but it's not really explained. It's like, oh, go into the dungeon and save the world. Okay. So yeah, it says the tree is not healthy. You can feed it to... now I fell into the water. With the bird view, you can prevent that from happening. So this is basically the game. You're in a city. You can accept some quest. I'll show you a bit later. And you go into the dungeon, which is procedurally generated, and it's tile based. You move by tiles, but it's in real time. So, and when you die in the cave of the dead, you just go back to the town. You keep your levels, from what I understand, your your level up points, but you lose all the things that you found in the dungeon. So there, it's all people who have died. That person said, so it was better to return by portal. You can return to the town with a portal, but of course, when you start, you don't have that. So you have a bunch of quick items at the bottom. You have a box, a bomb, arrows, health potion, and blood potion. As you can see, there's a blue bar and there is a red bar. So the blue bar is your health, like when you get hit by enemies. The red bar is the blood bar. It depletes all the time. But each time you go down a floor, you have like a pool of blood that refills it, just like that. When that bar reaches 0, you die. That's pretty much it. And when you level up, you get back your health. And so I was trying to equip the sword, but I wasn't able to. And I've discovered, because it took me a few runs to be able to get back to the town without dying. And I've discovered that in the dungeon you get items. If you get out, you keep those items, but you can only equip items when you're in the town. Right now I'm trying to understand how to equip the sword. Well, the dagger, to be fair. So, but there's no, I've seen explained nowhere that you cannot equip items, weapon in the dungeon. So now I got a key and I'll be able to open the door. There we go. There's a leaderboard. If you play online, and on normal mode, you get access to the leaderboard. And the furthest I went is floor 10, I think. And there's people going to floor 250. So yeah, there's a lot of floors there. So now I will refill my blood. Probably. Oh, and be careful. If you put down a bomb and you're near it, you will die. That's something I learned. I do enjoy the game quite a bit. I'll be honest with you. It's a great game. It's $6 on the App Store, and well, $6 Canadian, so probably like 5 USD. And it's great. I really enjoy it. It's the type of game, the type of game, the one more run game. That's it. That's a one more run game. Oh, I'll just do one more run, and then you realize you did 20, And when you die, you can leave a message. You can either type what you want, or there's preset messages that you can leave to other people, and when they will walk over your dead body, they will see the message you left. So you can left tips. You can left misleading messages too, like, oh, you keep your items when you die. So look at the leaderboard. This is quite amazing. Okay, so now let's look at what the game looks like 2 hours in. So this is where you can take your quest. There's two types of quests. There's defeat quest and collect quest. So I already have ongoing defeat quest. Now I'm taking the collect quest. And this is you talk to the person on the left to get your quest rewards. So now I had one maximum number of crate plus one. All right. What is a crate? Nah, you know. It's something, I guess. So let's go explore the dungeon. Oh no, before. I want to show you. Now this is my inventory. I have some weapon, items. I have my dagger. You can see the XP bar. I didn't use it a lot yet. The iron ring is 8 something, and I think the something is critical hit. That's what I was able to gather here and there. I don't have any food. I have those gems. I think you can put them into your equipment at some point. This is what I believe. You have, those types of cosmetic thing. They come with a... you can see the husk is minus 150, minus 100. It's a very bad body. Now, if you click on release power, you have this. Okay, this is many power. You can, and I started on the top left, which was a very big mistake, I believe, as you can only unlock with your level points the skills. I don't even know if it's not all skills. Sometimes it's back. Oh man, I can't say this. Pack space, like this. Command input for Meteo. What is Meteo? Backpack capacity, poison resistance, but I can't upgrade them because you can only upgrade the thing that touches to one you have already unlocked. So right now, the only two things I can unlock are the +1 potion at the right of what I had already unlocked, and the one at the bottom. So anyway, I'm keeping my points for now because I'm not sure what I want. I'm not sure of a lot of things. I really am. So now I'm killing those things because I have a quest to kill 15 and give me 100 gold in reward, I think. So you always start at the first floor and you have to go as far as you can. Now, my final impression after 2 hours, it's great. Okay, so here's a very important piece of information. You can shoot arrows through those fences to hit the lever. Okay? So shoot an arrow and you can go. This dude, or dudette, I have no idea, they can send you back to town. And now I found a few items and I don't want to lose them, so I decided to go back. So I can keep them all. And when you die, what you brought back to town, you keep them. If I had died, I would still have my dagger. It's fine. The one I had prior to that run. So anyway, that was a shout out to Dungeon and Gravestone. I really enjoy it. I hope you did. I hope I was not too rambly. Thanks for watching and bye bye.